gotta put the intro video on. It's being weird. Hi! Surprise!
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
That was wow. That was okay. I think we gotta play the intro video. So here we go.
Bye. See you in a minute.
Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Cara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Check Show!
Ahoy, hoy, everyone.
Wow. That was so exciting. I was definitely not running around doing last minute things.
Yeah, no, sometimes for whatever reason, this thing is weird. I don't know. It's Jiminy Christmas.
Well, we're happy to see you however we got here.
Yeah, hi friends. And I felt so good because I was like, oh, we're all ready. We're ready early.
It's true.
Like everything's done. We've got coffee.
We do have coffee.
And yeah, well, there you go. Hope you're having an excellent Friday. Welcome to the show. It's a challenge day, so we're going to be showing challenge photographs. And I gotta say, I'm really excited about the one we made.
Yeah,
we had so much fun doing it. It was great.
Well, it had one key factor pointing to.
A key factor.
It had a key factor, and that was it made you laugh.
Well, it did, but it also it was one of those things where, like, wow, it is crazy today.
He's over here just playing with buttons. He's like fiddle, fiddle, fiddle.
I'm not.
Let's just press this one and see what happens. You know what? He has a lot of karma about button pressing, though, because for 600 episodes plus, he's pressed mostly the right button.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, yes, what I was saying was what I enjoyed about it. It was one of those ideas that like I had an idea and then you had a brilliant idea that added to it, and it just kind of like went.
Well, we kind of played to our strengths. But whatever, we're not going to talk about something you can't see. We'll show you in a little bit.
But let's see.
Gremlins,
what will we get?
yes.
It is totally gremlins. You know what? I need a little bit more sugar in my coffee. So I'm going to let you...
You mean like any sugar? I don't think I put any in it at all. Here, I'll get it for you.
That's all. Isn't he the best? He actually just doesn't want to be on camera alone. But don't tell anyone.
You know too much.
Anyway, yeah.
Prepare some stories.
Yeah, sure. And prepare some stories. Anyway, man, it's gonna be one of those days. I can already tell. So it's a challenge day. We're excited about the challenge. We're excited to see everybody. I have to say there was a particular theme that got a lot lot of traction. I don't know why.
Because
it's a mystery.
Because
but
it's awesome.
Because it's awesome. But this particular thing did get a lot of traction, which I found interesting. So here, I'm going to do this. Ah, look at that.
Wow.
I know, right? Like getting everything.
I almost expect cartoons
fancy
to start floating across the screen.
No, we're not on Twitch. I know. Okay, anywho.
Well, Logan, it's not that time
it's
yet.
not that time yet, but you know when it's time.
He comes up and puts his chin on my leg.
Okay, so how about pins? Let's kick off with pins.
Okay.
Shall we? Kicking off, as they say.
Well, I have a brand new one that we got at the park. It was a present from Flynn. Clicky. There you go. It's Robin Hood and Little John.
Which will come into things later.
I know, I was inspired.
And then I have one. Okay, now I gotta say, I'm not like the hugest fan of this ride, but I appreciate the history behind it. And there was a really great episode of that, like, what was it called? Like, Behind the Attraction, and they did a whole talk about this. But anyway, mine is a Small World pin with all the little kids.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, so this one was really fun. So like when you go to Disney, there's some employees that are like, they do what they're supposed to do.
Hi, the bathroom's this way.
And then there's the old time. Mean this way? The old timers.
The bathroom is this way.
The old timers, though, they really kind of go all out.
Well, they have there's a different vibe, right?
They have a very different vibe.
There was a thing about being cast members.
Yeah, it's a very different vibe. So this guy, and I think he's been there for a long time, but he worked over in the California Adventure Park, which you were like staying right by.
Yep.
And he had a whole thing like where you went and traded a pin in, and he had like a hat, like a Mountie hat, kind of.
Oh, he did,
like a big felt Mountie hat that had the pins on it. And so we traded a pin, and then he said, "I have a trivia question for you."
He got this sparkle in his eye.
I know, he was so excited, and he pulled his notes out. He had notes in his pocket.
Tiny handwritten notes.
And he asked us questions, and then because we got it right, we got a free pin, like we got an extra pin that he let us choose from, like
it was like what movie, and we're like something old.
And then exactly,
one of the old Disney movies.
That's where I got this pin from. So anyway,
he was great. He was really he was Disney magic.
Short story long. Now I have this pin.
I know,
hey, Holly.
And we gotta go.
I know, and okay, great. It was a great show, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to stay safe. Kidding.
And Lego.
Anyway, and Lego. So,
should we say hi to people?
Let's say hi. So we're going to say hi to everybody. So make sure and put say a hello there in the chat so we can make sure we get everybody. But yeah, that guy was, he was, and one of his ones, and it wasn't the question, but then he gave us like his info. Oh, I hear something in the other room.
I do too.
He gave us his info that there were originally like other dwarves that were in line, and their names, and he had like all of the names written down, and they were completely ridiculous. But yeah, completely silly. Anyway, we are. Let me see. What have I got here? I'm trying to think if there's something I'm stretching for time at the moment. So I've got my. What have I got here to show off? Oh, well, our tree that we worked on. We showed you this on Saturday. Still perfecting it, but the little tree. I'm just scrambling now. What are we gonna do? So, I know. It's time. We have a feature coming up, but our feature is something that of Richard's. So we have to wait until he gets back. Anyway, no, I don't think there was. I think there might have been like Burpee. I think was one of the dwarves. Like Burpee. It was really weird. Yeah, we can talk about movies, exactly. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yeah, it's coming along good. And we moved out the table so you can't see it, but we've been working on, we did a little bit on Twitch. We worked on our Lego house piece, and we started laying in the river sticks into the model. So that's very exciting. We did we used the Mills plates that you saw. Well, we carved down into the Mills plate to create kind of like the river thing, which was cool. You're making movies as we speak. That's awesome. Well, here, I'm going to show you real quick the river sticks. I got a piece of it here. So this is one of our little units, and you remember the Mills thing that we talked about? Well, we dug out the shape of a river in it, and you can see we're not quite done filling it in, but we did dig out the river sticks, and we're now trying to get some trans neon green and trans yellow, like neon yellow green, to cover all of these with. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. And I found a black rowboat for Karen the ferryman. But yeah, so there you go. Oh, and you want to know, here's something too. I wanted to show you all this. We talked about this on Twitch, but if you can see, like laying that in to like try to figure out the shape was interesting. So we actually took a tip from Sam Hatmaker, our castmate on Lego Masters Season 1. He does a lot of mosaics, and so what he does is he lays the plates down, but he doesn't push them down. He doesn't engage them. He leaves them loose so that if you don't like the way it looks, it's easy just to pick it up and move it around. So, and yes, Yano, the trans bricks are going over the green shades, so the green will go over these, and then
we decided on trans green, right?
Yeah, and well, trans green and trans neon green. I think it was like trans light green and trans neon green, but they both fluoresce.
Yes,
and we have special custom black light LEDs that were made for us for Snake Queen that we're going to
3mm LEDs. So they'll be the top of the cave is here over the river.
Yeah, and then the light we'll be able to light it, and it'll just. I'm so excited.
It'll
for
be
that.
super bright. Yeah. It'll be like lights coming out of the river, but
yeah. So it'll be like the whole thing. You could even say it glows. Oh. So anywho. Okay, you're back.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so it's time for our special Friday feature, everybody. It's time for Thing from the Crypt. Oh, no. Yes. No, it's not. It's time to say hello to people.
It's
hi, everyone.
Time. I was spooked out for no
I
reason at
know,
all.
almost. I want to say hi while the list is still here.
Wow, what a list.
So, Two Humble Bricks is here. Alexander 23Z, hey man. Apples is here from Europe. We've got Brick Jedi, Brickanista, Chris
Armor
or Saber Chalice.
All right.
Dan Bakken is here. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Darren Siegfried, Heather Mraz, Holly is here. Isaac Wilder, John Luttrell, and Vicky, hello. Yano River Blue is here. So excited that you're here, Yano.
From the straight from the Pacific Northwest.
From the Pacific Northwest. Moto is here. Hi, Moto. And Aubrey, the Brick Cove, is here. And it looks like us.
And we're here, too.
And we're here, from what I understand. So there you go. JC Hustle is here. Hooded One is here.
Wow. So, okay. So we have the UK, the Netherlands. Mm-hmm. We've got Brazil.
Yes. And Miss Slowbrick is here. Hello. We've got people.
And all over the U.S.
And all over the U.S. and other places, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I gotta say, there was, I got a picture of,
Holly.
I got sent a picture by Yano yesterday of Oliver and Skittles together in the dog park, and my heart kind of like grew 3 sizes that day. It was amazing. I just wanted Logan to be in the picture already. So bad. So Rob Zaccardi is here, and the Zaccardis, hello. Good to see ya. So you have a Muppets mug, and Brenda is coloring Muppets today. We have the Muppet energy. I do have it. Hey, Jake, Eric, how's it going? I like the Muppets. I got this, funny enough, at Disney World in Florida.
Right, because Disney owns everything.
And you know what I love about this so much is that they thought to put Richard and I on the cup, so it's kind of like personal. It's kind of personalized. I thought it was really nice.
There we are.
So, yeah, there you go. All right. Oh, here, why don't you take that? So, now it is time for a very special...
No, I'm getting scared.
Thing from the Crypt.
it's so spooky. It
I
always
know.
gets me.
I'm terrified. Well, this is actually what we've got to show is kind of spooky. So this is Richard. This is Richard's thing from the crypts today. So I'm gonna let him.
Can we go to down cam?
Yes, I think.
I think down cam will be good for this.
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
here's the first part. Like this.
Wow,
and it's
this is
metal.
cool. So, and it's metal, like on a marble.
Metal on a marble thing. So,
Okay, wait. Before where did you get this cool thing?
Well, that was a Halloween gift from a friend, actually, because I used to give these huge Halloween parties and decorate just crazy all these movie effects and and so we set up the seance room and had this in it. And this is
okay. Go ahead.
well, I don't know. I'll give you. Well, I guess I said seance room, so I'll give you one guess what this holds.
What sits on top of it? So I'm interested to know. Like, is this like vintage? Like, is this
No, this is a new thing designed after an old thing, and it's
okay.
it's very
But now,
very
when you say new, though, you're talking still already like 30 years ago.
30 years old,
because
yeah.
we're old. All right, so here we go.
And by new, I mean it's not from the Okay, careful here, and I just got some handprints on it, but check this out.
That is so. I'm looking. You can see all of our lights in the ceiling.
Yeah, you see our whole room.
I can see what our room looks like.
Check this out there.
That is so cool. Well, here, let's turn it on the side.
You can show it from the front now too.
Here, we'll do this.
Oh yeah.
So this
and
is
it's very heavy.
Yeah, it is. So that's what it looks like from the side.
Keep it out of the bright sunlight in the window.
It burned a hole in the top of it. We had this on a cabinet in our other room, and it made
slowly the sun coming through it.
It made like a hole in it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because it's a big lens. It's really heavy too.
Yeah. So anyway,
pretty cool, right?
I love it.
Crystal ball.
Personally, I think it's really awesome. It is one of my favorite things that we have in the house. Well, my
mom, when I was a little kid, my mom had a smaller crystal ball, and I always loved it.
Yeah, well, and then come on, how cool is this? And we have it sitting on a shelf that Richard lit from behind.
I see Lego.
I know. Oh, I see Lego in your future. That's all I see.
It's overflowing. Here, we'll do it part at a time.
I see lots of sorting in your future.
That is the thing from the crypt.
Yeah, thing from the crypt, and very heavy thing from the crypt too.
It's true.
So
those fortune tellers.
Yeah, well, they had some strength. It's just
I've never seen a fortune teller curl a crystal ball. I've seen them with their head inside one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Crystal balls are such a fascinating cultural icon, right? Like, it's just such a weird thing. Like, and everybody knows what it is.
Well, and in Elizabethan times, they had not only crystal balls, but they had scrying mirrors, which would be like a black piece of obsidian, maybe this big, that was like a mirror, but you could see, reflections in it, even though it was black.
Spooky.
Scrying.
Okay, so, well, gosh, what else have we got going on? I showed them the river Styx. I showed them how we dug that all out. And
well, we have a whole we just got, thanks to Flynn, who is, he comes through the door with this rattling sound of Lego. You would not... It's pretty awesome. He brought home a whole big bag of Duplo. So while on the show the other day, last Friday, we showed part of our cliff and volcano and all that, we're going to build them all up to full height this weekend.
I'm very excited. So on next Friday's show, you'll get a chance to check out what we're going to do this week. Lego news. You know what? I didn't get a chance to go kind of peek this morning. So let's if we're going to do Lego news, I'm going to have to look some. I'm going to have to look.
Okay. Tappity typing.
Because I know we talked about the
Yes.
The mosaics. The mosaic
is
things.
that's the symbol for mosaic?
This is the universal symbol for that. Yes.
Star Wars ships.
Star Wars ships.
NASA.
Star Wars ships. Starship, Starship.
Hey, there's another Falcon.
Oh yes, the Chippendale Brickheads. I forgot about the Chickendale. Which is funny because in Robin Hood, Alan Adale was a chicken. What? I'm just saying. There were also some. I forgot the Star Wars the Star Wars Dark Trooper helmet. There's also another helmet here. Let's just let's
Lots of things. Should we just share this with them?
Yeah,
see what we're seeing.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna you go.
Holly is a big fan of the Chippendale.
Whoa!
I don't
run out and buy it now, folks, because she's gonna buy like 30 of them, and then there won't be.
Well, she's gonna go get it because I have never heard the word adorable from Holly.
Oh, that's not
maybe
true.
For dogs. Dogs are adorable.
She talked about Skittles and Logan in adorable terms. And yes, there are some new dots coming out as well. So give me See, I thought I was prepared, and yet.
Well, you see how we were ready early.
I think the key is just not to be ready early, because it seems like whenever I feel like I'm ready early, it's always a thing.
And
so
Hooded One, you're right. There is a hammer, a big one.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so we're gonna go up to. We're gonna go join the Brothers Brick here.
Did you just find Thor's hammer funny?
I always find Thor's hammer funny for some reason.
All right.
There, gets most of the ads out.
Oh,
there
look
we
at
go. So we've got. Let me fix this here for a second.
And we want to thank our friends at the Brothers Brick for this Lego news.
There we go. Indeed, the Brothers Brick.
What a great group, the Brothers Brick.
It is. It is a great group. So apparently they have Lego has teased the Technic McLaren F1 set. I know.
And what you can't see there is not an image of the McLaren.
No, it's an image of something covered in a blanket.
They just put a bunch of Duplo under there, didn't they?
Yep, it's just a pile of Duplo, and they pulled it off. And then they pull the sheet off. It's just
maybe some Quattro. It's pretty funny.
No, it just made me. Oh, you know what it is? It made me think of that. Was it the episode of Friends where Joey had the cardboard boxes covered with a sheet because he wanted to impress some girl with a car. He had a fancy card. It was like cardboard boxes. I don't remember. Anyway,
I was just imagining.
Okay, enough of that.
Brickmasters Jamie and Amy standing by, and they pull the cover off the McLaren, and it's Duplo, and they just.
So check it out. We've also got the Elvis Mosaic is coming out, and I think we know somebody that we're going to have to get that for.
No, I gotta say, that one on the right.
He looks a little
kind of sad, doesn't he?
He looks a little scared, like, huh? I think I like the top left one, or the middle left. What am I saying? The middle top. I really shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, and then the lower left is from later in his career, right? With the long sideburns.
Yeah, that's like older Elvis.
Yeah. But the one on the cover, I think, is when he was, a much younger heartthrob.
The top.
He looks
the top one.
little concerned.
Yeah, well, it's funny because it's young, middle, and older Elvis. Like, that's kind of the three pictures, so that's kind of good. Very cool. All right, well, I think we are going to have to be purchasing that for someone.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. Don't tell anybody.
I don't think that person watches our show, so the secret's
I
safe.
think we're good. I think
Wow,
we're good.
so you could have lots and lots of Star Wars heads. And I think, wouldn't it be great to motorize them so that when someone walks by, like with EV3 and a sensor, so when your friend is like, oh, that's really cool, it turns to look at them?
Hey, Tech Productions, how's it going?
I'd like that.
He smiled at me. All right.
You're making fun of me for
No,
Animal
I'm
Crossing.
not making fun. It was cute.
I was playing Animal Crossing with the sound off because we do that sometimes, and KK Slider was singing a song, and he said he smiled at me, but Flynn said it was just the singing animation.
No one needed to know that.
No, they didn't. All right, so you can get a lot more Star Wars villains on your shelf.
Whoops. Yeah, there's here, let's look at the I wanted to look at
Sort of looks like a
Thor's
hood
hammer.
ornament
There we go.
for Kit from Knight Rider.
So here is Thor's hammer.
Uh-oh, it has a secret compartment.
Apparently, it does have a secret
I
compartment.
wonder what designer did we speak with? Was it Mel Caddick who likes secret compartments?
Yes. So it's like, and it has micro builds inside. Like that's what's inside the hammer.
Is one of those an Infinity Stone?
I get it. Aubrey said she needed to know that.
See, thank you, Aubrey.
It was so cute.
He smiled at me.
All right. So Thor's hammer is here, and as somebody mentioned, there is a bunch of new Dots stuff. Thanks for keeping me on track, everyone.
The future is ours. Wow, so these are intended, like, I guess you could hang this on your door of your bedroom and say, keep out.
Yeah, so I love these. They're like super getting into lettering now.
Right, no chores allowed.
But I love the ice cream sign is a favorite. That's really good. Hey, Minifig Nick, how's it going? I love the idea of all that. It's all dot system, more tiles, more stuff to make letters out of, and I am 100%.
I could see a teacher in a classroom.
Bye, Bubs. We'll see you later.
Bye, Bubs. I could see a teacher in a classroom using this.
Well, I mean, there's so many uses for it. I think it's really grub. Amper Up is over here being a sweet
Durs.
enabler. Yeah, Mom.
Hooded one, that's what I saw too. I saw Durs. The future is Durs.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
That's so cool. I like dots.
yeah, I do too. They're really fun. Lots of good stuff. And you know what? I finally, for the first time yesterday, saw the neon yellow brick color, and it is really bright. It's like super fluorescent.
Well, cool.
It's like,
hopefully it fluoresces.
I don't know.
It might be like that stealth glow in the dark that's not glow in the dark.
I know. Well, but I mean, I appreciate that because to have a glow in the dark part in a model that glows, you have to have the lights off, and then you can't see the rest of the model.
If you use that color, then you can light it brightly.
Right, and then it looks like you're creating, sort of light yourself in your... Oh, Yana says that they are UV reactive. Oh, we might have to put some in the River Styx.
Underworld.
Oh.
I know, it'll be so cool.
I think the whole underworld needs to be done in black light now.
What? So it's like a rave in Hades?
Kind of. So no, because remember, like the lava.
Yeah.
If we use that neon, trans neon orange and that red, they'll. I'm sorry, we've just got lost.
Sorry,
in
we
design.
went down a design.
I went in a design hole for a minute. But yeah, that's a thing that needs to happen.
that thing. So we'll come back to that.
All right.
Oh, hi. Are you still there? Well, a few of them are.
I know. There's like 3 people left. They're like, oh my
Right,
god. these
followers
guys.
is like tanking.
The couch is going backwards. How is that possible?
Well, so what do you think? Should we talk about the challenge?
Yes. Let's talk about the challenge.
Okay.
Moto, I don't know that they maintain them, but they did tell us that we are free to use third-party lights in our model. So we're going to use it.
We're going to give it our best.
We're going to give it our best.
Yeah, we're going to have to... And, you know, the gallery lighting is going to be so bright, we'll have to have some pretty bright Lego lights.
Yeah. So...
I'm bringing lots of spare extension cord, you know, spare, like, 2mm extension cords, because you don't want to get to Billund and be like, oh, my lights don't work.
I know my lights don't work. Sorry, thanks. We're going to have to take it back. All right. So...
We can't see the entire bottom quarter of your piece. Well, we can have a descriptive narration.
Well, you know, I gotta say, what's one of the things we like to do? I'm one of these people that I have to have some kind of like business going in the background, like a movie or a TV show, or like, I like that actually better than music sometimes. I like both.
I feel like we're just having a conversation.
We are,
today.
but because people were talking about our design process, and I was just going to say one of the things that we do frequently is play movies that have something to do with what we're making.
Like Clash of the Titans.
Like Clash of the Titans, or any of the, vaguely the Sinbad movies, like any of those things that we're inspired by, and having them all in the background playing. I think it's
like having a style board on the wall, right? You're just swimming in the imagery.
And I have to do just like turn around and there's something new and cool on the screen.
You know what we should do this weekend is watch some really bad mythology movies.
Oh, there's plenty.
Yep.
There's plenty. All right, so...
Oh, speaking of movies... Wow, I just pulled that one out at the last second.
Yeah, that was a good one. Nice work. We are... our challenge this week was all about the movies. As a matter of fact, it was called Let's Go to the Movies. We challenged, the challenge was to build either a favorite scene from a movie or your experience at a movie theater, or like whatever that means to you. Like
something to do with the movies.
Means to you. You know what's... Okay, I've been debating this, and I want to know what you think. And maybe this was perfectly obvious to everyone, but it only just occurred to me the other day. So when movies first started getting sound, they called them talkies. So movies because they are pictures that they move?
A movie.
So I've never looked up where that maybe that's very obvious, and everybody of course, duh.
Well, you know what I always go to with that is drawer and sweater, because you draw it out and because it makes you sweat. Sweater, drawer, all those things. Yeah,
wow.
It's a movie.
Okay, sure.
Movie because it moves. What?
I don't know. I mean, I never thought about that. That makes sense, though, right? Because they called them they motion pictures or moving pictures.
Yeah.
So a movie would mean I still think that's...
Well, no, we're not going to be like, let's get all the kids and go out to the photograph.
We're going to go to the moving photograph show. That's probably happened, though. I'm sure in the beginning.
Just
the
imagining
moving pictures.
Just imagine you go to the theater, you get your popcorn, you're sitting down in your seat, and a photograph comes up, and you sit there for 2 hours. I think it moved. No, I just fell asleep.
Oh, here we go. Hooded One, 1912, perhaps 1908, shortened form of moving picture in the cinematographic sense as an adjective from 1913.
Yay! Yay!
So there you go.
Thanks, Hooded One.
Thanks, Hooded One. I don't know why. Seriously, I don't know why. I was in the car listening to You Must Remember This, my most favorite podcast that you should listen to if you like old movie stuff.
It's great.
Yeah, I was... Because she was... But the ones I've been listening to lately are a lot in the 20s. And so she's talking about moving pictures and stuff. I was like...
Talkies.
She said talkies a lot, and I was like, wait a minute.
Talkies, it'll never take.
Yay, I discovered something that already existed on the internet. I could have just looked up. Anyway, all right, so...
Yeah, but wasn't it exciting that you discovered it on your own? You didn't have to turn to the Cliff's Notes.
It's true. It's just one of those weird things that would have never occurred, because it's such a common use word. Anyway, back to the...
Didn't we have some kind of a theme or something here?
Yes, movies. Let's go to the movies. So let's go ahead and kick off our slideshow today. So we're gonna show ours first this time. And let me get up. Now, we don't necessarily have an explanation, but I think it will explain itself. But I do, in fact, have to open up this thing for everybody else.
Oldest cinema, the Electric, just reopened from 1908 in the UK. That's cool. Does it have lots of like flowing plaster work inside? We have some pretty cool movie palaces in the Bay Area.
So Mairead says, we still say go to the pictures in Wexford or Cinema Never Theater. Very cool.
Theaters where you go to see a play, right?
That's because then there was a movie house, because they were called movie houses for a long time, not a movie theater.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting lost in
etymology.
Yes. All right, here we go. So we had a ridiculously good time making this.
It was super fun. Well, with Fabuland, there's so much cute that every time we had the characters do anything, we just busted up.
I know, he's like, that's awesome. So, but we wanted to use all of this, this Fabuland that we recently came into, and I was thinking like, I would love to do like a Fabuland drive-in, because drive-ins were huge for us. I loved
going to the drive-in as a kid.
I super loved going to the drive-in.
Ms. Slowbrickta.
So I called Richard from work. I was so excited about it. I was like, we should do a Fabuland drive-in. It would be so fun because we just got all those Fabuland parts. And he's like, so you mean like with an iPad as the movie screen? And I was like, no, but that is an awesome idea. Yes. So we use an iPad, and then we debated for a long time what movie we were gonna have them watching. Like we started off at Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, because the animals take over the world. Lisa Lamb is not into it. She is all about the popcorn.
She's just like, give me the snacks. I'm gonna hang out back here with snacks. But yeah, but we finally settled on Robin Hood, which of course is Richard's favorite, and of course it's got the best cartoon animals.
We also debated heavily over the color of the screen surround that we built in Lego for the iPad.
Yeah.
Like, because when you drive up and it's during the day, or when there's a swap meet during the day, right? It's always white because there's no movie on it.
I think we need to do a mock that goes with it that is the next day, and it's the swap meet.
Yeah, we could have all of the Fabuland accessories out on like blankets and tables.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Anyway, this was yes, and that was no coincidence for sure. But yeah, so we had a good time making this. So yeah, popcorn. And we had to include the seesaw, because there's always a seesaw.
To give the kids something to do, right?
Yeah, so there's a seesaw over there on the left, and I always remembered that there was a staircase that would go up behind it so that they could fix whatever they had to surface it from back there.
Well, and one of the things, and it used to make my dad so mad, because we'd drive up and we'd park the station wagon, and you get all set and you get everything ready, and then you pull the speaker off the thing. I don't know if you haven't been to a drive-in, but there was a speaker on a post, and you would hang it on your car window, and then it wouldn't work.
Now I have to move to another place.
Find another place. But wait, now we're behind the van.
Well, we thought a lot about those speakers too, right?
My dad doesn't actually sound like that. But yeah, the speakers we talked about a lot, and it's hard to tell, but we used like one of those segmented cheese slopes.
The cheese slope that has a grill on it for the speakers. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
Moving along.
So that's ours.
Moving along. Next up, we have something from Amper Up, and Amper Up says Liz has gone crazy and kidnapped Thanos. I don't know if that's crazy. That seems pretty.
Wow, that's pretty heroic.
That's pretty on brand for Liz, actually. So let's see.
And she used the same 40 42 by 42 base plate. As
Yes. And I think there's another one. Oh,
There's
I love
Thanos.
the chains holding him down and like the net. Oh, look at it, Liz.
And
is
she's
a
victorious up
star.
high on the column.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Good job, Liz. Well, I wonder how she held the chains with those little hands.
In her world, Thanos is redeemed and Liz has gone evil. Okay, fair. I am behind this narrative.
So what happens when Liz snaps her fingers?
Yikes! I don't know.
Everything turns cute.
Yes. I'm tiny. I love the round star with the flower on top. That's
pretty cool.
It has what a cool combination of pieces. I gotta say. There you go. All right, amp her up with I have a. Luckily, I have a nature staff and a small army of animals, and Loki with Frog Thor.
Frog Thor, of course.
That's awesome.
Wow, all the animals are helping. They're like, yeah.
So, I love the dinosaur, by the way, and we need more dinosaurs. They're so expensive if you buy them not in the set. My goodness. Anyway, awesome, Amper Up. Well done. And okay, this is a testament to how old we are. Like, there's multiple people in the chat saying, I just remember you tuning it in, the sound in on the radio at the drive-in.
Well, I remember when that happened too.
My sweet summer children.
I remember when the radio happened.
There used to be speakers on a big long wire, big heavy thing.
With a hook.
With a hook on the end of it that you would hook onto your window. So you'd like partially roll down the window and hook the thing on. Yeah.
First you'd go to the A&W and they would put a tray on your window.
Yes.
And then you'd eat all the A&W and drink all the root beer and then go to the movie theater.
And then have to go play on the seesaw because you were bothering your parents for talking too much.
We were there.
Okay. Next up, this is from Brickaroo Bonsai, and it's called Tis But a Scratch, which, if you are a fan of Monty Python, you will recognize this.
That's so funny. Your arm's off.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I love it, and I love it's done in the little style. It looks like a 16 by 16.
Yeah, 16 by 16 is my favorite size for the little vignettes. I think the plate terracing is great. The water feature behind the action really sets it off nicely.
Yes, and the trees are.
What is his name? The Black Knight?
Yeah.
Who's it? Is looking pretty good, actually. Like, this is early on.
Yeah, he's just got the one with the
Oh, there's the arm on the ground.
With the round.
With like a little red cheese.
And of course I love the scared face on the guy who and Patsy, isn't that his name? Patsy, the guy who does the coconuts together.
Well, and whenever they're traveling on horseback, of course Minifig Chick would like Monty Python too.
This is excellent. I love it. This is from Dan Bach and Dan. It says, I think those guys are pirating the movie. And Dan has a very sweet note here. And this is good to know. Well, first of all, let's talk about the build first, and then we'll read Dan's note. I love the seats, because I did think about theater seats originally, like when I was thinking about the whole thing altogether. I love it.
They look pretty comfy. And then so the ones in the back row are all mad. I love that the pirate is a pirate.
Yes, of course.
And so they're both recording on their phones, one in portrait. That's the one people are going to buy off the sidewalk.
He's posting it to TikTok.
I think the wall sconces are really nice too.
Yeah, I love the wall sconces. I love the the sound proofing grills.
That's what I got out of that too.
Yeah, and I just love the colors, because it would have been really easy to go dark with the inner colors of the theater, but I think the white and green work really well, and it makes the characters really pop, so you can see them.
Allows you to have those dark details in the characters.
Minifig Chick says they can't see around the hat, I assume. You know that in the olden days, and I've seen them from like the Victorian era, that's where that originated from, because because ladies had the really giant hats, and there were like these like the still slides that they would put in before the movie would start, and there's a bunch of them like with a lady with a super
Ladies,
ridiculous
please remove
older
your
like
hat.
all in sepia, of course. Yeah, ladies, please remove your hats. Giant hat with like birds and stuff on it. Oh my goodness, ridiculous. Anyway, I love this. And Dan says, this will be my last challenge submission for quite a while as I'm headed back out on the road. I just wanted to thank you two and the whole Tricky Lug for opening my eyes to all the possibilities of Lego MOCs. I feel so lucky to have found this creative outlet during the 2 years I've been social distancing. It's meant the world to me. Obrigado.
Oh, that's awesome,
That's
Dan.
so sweet, Dan. Thank you. And it's been so great having you, I know we don't get to see each other because you live in another country now, but this has been a great way for us to kind of connect, and I've loved watching your collection and your whole style of building grow.
Techniques, everything.
That's really awesome.
And I know you'll have exciting adventures on the road. I hope we hear progress reports.
Indeed. All right. Oh, and
That's so fun. Don't drink too much soda.
I know, this guy with the barfy face.
Like
It's
a
perfect.
64-ounce Mountain Dew.
Oh, and of course, I just noticed Lego Dan in the corner.
Oh, he's
the
right
bottom
there.
Corner. Very good. All right. Oh, we got a full.
It's nice seeing the distance.
And it's Dan and Alini, his girlfriend, in the front row.
And the little lights on the side are cool. The aisle lights.
Yeah, really good.
Let's go to the movies. Speaking of, let's all go to the movies.
Let's go to the movies. Okay, so I'll tell you that this by far was the most popular subject of this week's challenge.
Well, it occurs to me that the title of the challenge, might have been an inspiration there too.
Well, we also sang it. So I'm just saying.
I want the candy in the green box.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The candy in the green box is great. Well, so
What are those, like jujubes?
we're gonna get to see multiple takes on this today, so that you'll get to see some great interpretations.
Maybe
I love-
some Mike
yeah.
and Ike's.
Oh, I love Mike and Ike's. All right. So this is from Darren Siegfried. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. That wasn't gratuitous. He actually wrote it with the quotes.
It's in
so
there.
I had to do it. In the lineup is candy bar, popcorn, box of candy, and soda. This was the first idea to come into my head after you said that the challenge was let's go to the movies. After watching Sunday's show with you guys singing the song at the end, I wondered how many others in the Tricky Lug family are doing the same thing but in their own style. I can tell you
That's
at least
awesome.
I think 4 other people. 4 other? Really? Yeah, or maybe 4 or 3. I can't remember now. But yeah, this is a great build. I love the shaping on the cup is great.
Yeah. And I love the soda is kind of sly.
And the popcorn box, the checkers on it really make it. I love that. And of course, all the ice cream scoops as popcorn is always great.
It's funny. So, remind me who was the major builder on for the sets for Lego Masters?
Nathan Sawaya.
Mm-hmm. So they did all of these amazing things. The signs, the cities, big like race car tracks, all this stuff. And one of the things that stood out to me the most was when we did the movie challenge.
Yes, those popcorn boxes.
They had
were
these
great.
popcorn boxes, and they were filled with Lego popcorn.
I know.
Including burned ones
Sorry, I
that
didn't mean
no
to
one
step on
would
you, sorry.
ever see on TV.
It was pretty great.
No one would ever see that, but that detail was great.
Okay, well, speaking of getting ourselves a
one's
snack,
Uh-oh.
it's actually time.
Oh.
Past time.
I'll
for
say
the
it.
pause
The pause
that refreshes. That's right. It is Logan Cookie Time.
So on the word,
Here he is,
on the
friends.
word pause, he looked up and over his shoulder.
I
Say
know
hi
he
to
knows
everyone.
it. He knows it.
I love how he moves his paws all by himself without you helping him at all. Hi. You can have another one. These are kind of big. Okay, can you catch? Oh, wow.
Whoa! He never misses twice in a row.
Oh my goodness. Chaos, did you get both of those? Come up here.
Oh, he's back.
Here, we'll say hi to everyone and no throwing. You can have, there you go.
What a good boy. What a good boy.
He says, are there any more or am I out of here?
No, am I done? I'm done. I'm not
Squirrel
smelling
time.
anymore.
Good boy.
Yay.
He's a good dog. That
Logan
was
cookie time.
Logan Cookie Time. Wow, it was raining cookies there for a minute.
I know. They were all over the place. I think all over me too.
Probably.
All right. So
where were we?
where were we? We were doing some slides. Here we go.
That one.
So we were looking at Darren Siegfried's.
These are the characters are so fun.
Oh, I get to see them individually. I love his little face on the popcorn. Oh yes, I just
Candy.
realized it was KNDY. That's great. All right. Next up, we have it. Here's another one of our another take on the theme.
Utterly different take.
Utterly different take. We've got Fabby Fan MKE with "Let's all go to the lobby," and then he says, "I swear this was my build before you sang us out after Sunday's show." Ahoy, hoy, Albert Lee, how's it going?
I'm getting lady for the soda.
Is it? I don't
Like she. I mean,
I think she is in the because this is clearly
From
he
the
must have
thing,
looked at a
right?
picture because I remember the popcorn holding the sign and the hot dog with the
he's like marching along.
yeah with the what do you call that? What is that? The
Baton.
scepter? Baton scepter?
No one twirls a scepter.
I know, but there's the one that the band leader that has the big ball on the end.
I think it's
not
a baton. Isn't it? I don't know. What is it?
I can't unfortunately oh, it says refreshments. That's right, because he's got the sign that says refreshments. And this soda. That is too
They're very
cute.
funny. They're so animated.
Well, another great treatment of the round cup, like a very different but really cool treatment.
This could be built on one of those Big Lick boxes full of treats.
Indeed. Is that a Big Lick box? No, because those have rounded corners.
Yep.
Anyway, love it, and I love this. And we have a stripy popcorn box now.
This one feels more oldie timey.
Yes, it has a more vintage feel to it. I love it. I love
job.
both versions, and also I really love the legs, the soda.
Yeah.
The way the soda is posed specifically is really, it's got a lot of action. All right.
Two great takes. This is fun.
The hot dog has an adorable face.
Look, it's Logan's smile.
It is. That is fantastic. Awesome. All right. This next one up is from the Greebling Wizard. We're taking a turn to Star Wars land.
I want to stop for just a moment and say, how do you think the soda is constructed?
Possibly with the chain link, or like the tractor tread, the thin tractor tread.
Oh, and
With
attached
studs
to those.
with things attached to it.
That could be nice technique.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Mace. There you
Mace for
go,
the
Rob
hot
Zaccardi.
dog.
That's right.
That's what a drum major carries. There
A
you go.
mace.
A mace. Wow. Hot dog's gonna.
Guess better a mace than a shillelagh.
It's right upside the head. All right, here we go. So we
got
ready,
drama.
Yes. This is from the Griebling Wizard, and Griebling Wizard says, Bespin Incinerator Room from one of my favorite movies, The Empire Strikes Back.
Wow, you lived up to your name in this one, Griebling Wizard.
Yeah, really great. I love the wheel wells in that decoration on the left, like the top and the bottom of it. It's really, really cool.
The hoses are fun. I like that the 1x4 tile is sort of askew there with all these droid parts in the foreground.
And I just love the character in the back, like with just like the head, you can just like just see his head peeking over.
You should be ashamed.
That's
awesome.
amazing. It is.
This feels very claustrophobic.
Yeah, it does, and I mean it's perfect. It's like and I love all the tubes hanging down, and it's just got a really great lived in, dare I say, look.
Yep.
Really fun.
Has that Star Wars grimy kind of quality.
Well, and I was just noticing, I really love how the that round container in the front that has it's got
the 4 grills
on it, and then.
That's a really smart construction. Is that like a Travis brick? And then
Travis brick's inside.
Look at the bottom. How the bottom of the 2x2 round those are upside down, right?
How does that work? It's amazing.
That's not attached to studs. I think that's an upside down 2x2 round.
Right.
And the grills just fit in perfectly.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. Now I'm all like obsessed with that. All right, love this.
I know, we're all obsessing on a centimeter detail.
Oh, that door is fantastic as well. Wow.
Yep.
Really, really nice.
Very sci-fi.
All right. Oh, very cool. This is from Hooded One. This portrait was on a long list of possible mosaic projects, but this challenge was the perfect opportunity to finally make it. It's really good. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, look at all the detail in the mouth.
Fantastic.
Am I seeing dark green? I'm seeing dark green used in here a lot.
Yeah, sand green. I see sand green.
Oh, look, all up in...
Oh, yeah.
Above the eyes and a little bit in the shadow. I love the use of color in the shadows.
And look, this is the black and white version. It's really cool.
It's nicely done.
A little dark green. Is this from Lulu? Is that what this is?
I don't know. I knew I was wrong, but I thought it was Theta Bara, to go back to like silent movies.
Let me hang on a second.
Yeah, it's really lovely. And the highlights.
I thought it was Clara Bow, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that could be it. See, she's got that little flip, right? Or whatever you call the hairdo.
Oh, it's Louise Brooks. Okay.
Oh, so we had the right period.
Right period, and I think the right movie, but the wrong actress.
No, didn't Louise Brooks start out as a child star?
That I do not know. I'm not. I haven't. I'm not up on all my lore of my Louise Brooks lore at the moment. But amazing, really beautiful. Yeah, I love it, and I love both versions too. They're just wow.
I think I like color. I like the color better because it maintains the black and white quality, but is so rich.
I've been trying to do a black and white one and having a really, really difficult time. So it's inspiring to see this. I really, really like it a lot. All right. Oops.
Ooh, lighting.
Oh, this is excellent lighting. Okay, this is from Ibby R. And Ibby says, got Scooby-Doo and Shaggy from my favorite brick store in town. Being my favorite show, I had to recreate where I would imagine they hang out. A basement that they rent out and eat Scooby snacks in. Lighting done by none other than Isaac.
Nicely done with the lighting.
Wow, this is great. And I love all of their little like collected things from all of their mysteries.
Yeah, well, I sort of feel like they would have an apartment with a cursed Egyptian tablet on the wall.
Hang this up. They don't care.
That's great. The choice of the orange for either shag carpet or flooring is really nice.
Yeah, I think it's flooring, and then the carpet is the rug
right there.
Rug. I love the couch design is great.
Oh, and there's Scooby snacks.
There are Scooby snacks, all sorts. And I really do. And I love that it's the basement and they have like the Laverne and Shirley window, as I call it.
Well, the 2 light sources are great in this. I especially like the shadow cast by the ceiling light on the trident. Mm-hmm. How fun. Oh, I see Shaggy's got some pizza too.
Yes. All right.
A lot of snacks are consumed in that apartment.
Many snacks are consumed. And likely other things.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Serious sci-fi.
So this is from Judy MT.
Oh, wow. Wait, it took me a moment to figure out what was going on here.
Yes.
This is so awesome, Frankenstein.
I know. This is, so this says, he was a lonely boy that was built in a lab.
Yay!
She was the girl made to be his perfect mate, but she has ideas of her own.
Pretty independent.
Can these 2 crazy kids make it work? Coming to a theater near you just in time for Valentine's Day. The Reluctant Bride.
Look at her awesome eyebrows.
I know. I love her eyebrows. That is amazing.
Nice. He's got some flowers.
He's come on. Please. Well, I love the lab. I gotta say, like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, I love the black and white, but then like the electrical effects and lab stuff are in color. I think the color adds to it a lot.
Yeah. Sorry, I want to go back here because I want to see that. Oh, and I love the green, like bike wheels.
Well, those are like those electrostatic generators they had in the lab, the really loud ones. How fun! Iridescent pink domes.
Oh, I love those things. They're so good. Very, very cool. All right. Thank you, Judy. This is great. All right. Next, we've got... Oh, sorry. Where am I here in all of this? Kat Harmon. This is from Kat Harmon. Kat says, I was inspired to build Sophie's hat shop from Howl's Moving Castle. It was fun to build all the hats. I love your milliner's shop. You like that?
I know milliners. That's nice.
Your millinery. Really cool. I love like the ribbons here and the flowers on the back, and then she's got her like workstation with all the different hats.
And the shallow depth of field is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry there.
This is the outside.
Oh, it's wow.
It's really cute.
Look at the greebled roof. And the Tudor treatment with sand green. I've never seen like Tudor shutters with sand green. Looks great.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. Wow.
Oh, and the base plate is terraced. The whole building is on a sideways terrace.
Yep. So they like built up onto, like built up over in front of it.
Yep, and those
really
custom stairs. Wow, this is great.
It's so funny. Whenever building stuff like this, I never would have thought, like my brain would go right to, how do I make the front of the building look like it's, going at a slope, and I would overcomplicate it when really, like, you can just build up. And
so the building is just built square, and then the hill masks it in the front. It's
really clever.
That's super smart.
Why I wouldn't have thought of that, but I never have.
That would work for the San Francisco painted ladies.
Yeah.
Right? Those Victorians.
Really well done. All
wow, cool. So much detail.
Oh, I love that lamp. The gold with the eggshell, and then like it's just really great, and tons of great hats too. So
super nice direct overhead soft lighting too. It really makes this one look lovely.
Yeah.
Or shows how lovely it is.
Okay, so this is amazing. This is from Lego Don, and
are we looking at Cleopatra?
Yes, we are looking at Cleopatra.
The movie that almost took down the movie studio that made it.
Yes, and yeah,
okay, I gotta get points for calling that out as Cleopatra.
Okay, but wait, there's more. Okay, first of all, I gotta say, from this one, I love the depth of field where we're seeing the back, but that decoration on the back and the use of that trans orange circle.
Yeah, well, the forced
great.
perspective effect is really... Now, this is a mock that was specifically made for this exact shot.
Yes, and I love that all of the people watching it are like from the Adventurers line. It's like, the little obelisks are awesome. So this is At the Movies featuring... okay, there's more to this. I don't want to give it away until we say it.
I just love that...
so it's Liz Taylor.
So it's Liz as Liz. That is awesome.
I couldn't see it in the other shot.
Well, I love because she's got the pharaohs, Wow, it's Liz as Liz. Yay.
Because in here, I couldn't tell it was Liz. I just thought it was a decoration in the back.
She's great. She's like,
Oh, Liz. That is fantastic.
Wow.
So this is from Don and Phil. And it says... Oh, and there's from the front. Don and Phil are in the front row.
Oh, right on.
That is so good. Really, really fun.
These separate shots of it are great too.
Oh, and you can see where they created distance between what was the movie theater and what is the audience, which has the audience has the frame attached to it. So let's go back and look at this again. So smart.
So super smart.
But yeah, Liz Taylor.
Well, this would have been a great mock on its own, but then making it so meta is great. And then even adding the adventurers, this has a lot of layers.
Yeah, it has a lot of layers. And of course, our favorite Anubis minifigs right in the front with the scarab shields.
Could be one of my top 3 favorite minifigs.
That's awesome. All right, this is from Monica Berry. Monica, this is awesome.
Look at the attitude on the popcorn.
I know that she's not having it.
She's like,
Let's all go to the lobby, and she spelled it out. And I love the music note actually used as the apostrophe is very clever.
Yeah, and the super happy hot dog.
I know, jeez. Too good. I love it. And I love the stars around the edge are great. Very cinematic.
This is one totally different treatment. And I bet there was a lot of time spent on getting those quarter rounds just right for the popcorn.
Oh, I know. And they're really good. So this Monica says my first idea didn't work out. I think that this worked out great.
Now,
Kevin Ader ships them as a couple.
Am I wrong, or is that hot dog made of coral?
I think it is.
I think it's coral.
I think you're right. I could be wrong, but I think that is
I'm
in fact
pretty sure it's
coral. Hey, I love it, Monica, especially the popcorn container. This is really good. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, here we go. Here's another take.
Utterly different technique.
Yes, utterly different technique.
Different Lego language altogether.
This is from Ms. Slow Brickta.
Look at that chocolate bar.
Now that we've gotten to the Emscapades, it must be intermission. So, and then it says, please sing. This is in the public domain. I checked. Well, good. Well, one more time, folks. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. All right. Let me see. Roller skates, minifig base plates, and a lot of snot.
Wow. Utterly different technique. The curtain with trans red grills.
Yeah,
is really nice. And what is this detail we're seeing at the top is so cool.
Roller skates. I think that's the aforementioned roller skates. Yeah, it's just a bunch of roller skates stacked on top of each other. They make a really cool
that's
pattern.
really clever.
Yeah, I really love
And they're
it.
all so they're animated because they're snotted onto the back. Like that's how they're all at these skewed angles.
Skewed angles?
Yeah, they're all like all of the soda and the popcorn and all that are on angles.
I don't know. I was talking about that as roller skates.
That's roller skate. I'm saying that these
snotted onto the back. Yes,
exactly.
Is what it seems like. I see what you're saying now.
You see,
I understand. I love it, and I love the chocolate bar with the peeled back label so that you can see the chocolate inside.
Whenever I see a chocolate bar with a little tiny bit peeled back, I think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It does hit that button, doesn't it? Yes. Oh, and the half curve for the soda, another great take on a soda. I love that we've seen all of these different takes on this have been great and all very, very different.
Well, that's, how often have you said I can't do that because someone's already done it?
Right. Everybody will do it differently. Love it. Oh, cool.
Oh,
you can see
it's
it more
nice.
from the side.
Yeah, it's nice seeing that. Oh, they're on steps.
Oh, they are on little steps. You're right.
Oh, yeah, you can see the texture from the that roller skate technique is really smart.
Yeah, it's very,
it's like
very
the
cool.
plaster work you see in movie palaces.
There we go.
So who is that in the front? It's like those violet candies.
It's a candy, yeah. It's like whatever weird candy thing. Okay. Sorry, I got all into that. All right, so this is from Owen. And Isaac writes, my girlfriend Ibby's little brother Owen is new to Lego. Ibby did the Scooby-Doo piece.
Oh, yeah.
His favorite movie is The Goonies, so he built the ocean, cave, and wishing well for the movie. I helped him with the piano, and he did the rest. This is his first time building anything with on his own with Lego, other than building a few Minecraft sets. Yay, that's awesome.
Good work. Check out the ocean is so turbulent. I love the use of the different colors to make sort of, waves and splashing.
I think this is definitely a applause worthy. Great first time building something.
Good
and
job.
How awesome that you sent it in. We're so glad to see that. Really, really, really fun. I love the bike and his he's holding the map. I believe that's the
and
map
the little
to One-Eyed Willie's treasure.
Like the
wagon wheel
down there is so cool.
Lots of good detail in this. Congratulations, Owen. This is fantastic.
Use of levels.
Yeah.
Right? Lots of first builds would be all flat, right?
Good use of levels. That's something I bet you learned from Minecraft because those have tons of little levels and
It's
hills.
all levels. It's true.
Yeah, good inspiration. All right, that's so great, Owen. Oh, look at all of the color greebling too. Very nice. Oh, and I just noticed that cool old space piece as a rock up here in the upper left with a bird sitting on it. Mm-hmm. Really, really cool.
Yay, build more.
Yes.
And sand built in there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Oh, look! Yay! That's great. There's an underneath part with the One-Eyed Willie organ thing. That is so great. Wow.
Really cool.
Such terrific work. And
levels built in underneath, all kinds of texture.
Yeah, this is somebody understands greebling really well already. That's fantastic.
Oh, Squid Kid tells us the Goonies was filmed in Astoria.
Oh, the Hollywood of Oregon. The Hollywood of Oregon. Astoria. All right, this is from Paint Pusher.
Going back to
awesome.
the original spelling.
Yay!
Hollywoodland.
Yes, so this is a brick-built mosaic of the Hollywoodland sign. There's no more iconic symbol of the U.S. movie industry than the Hollywood sign. Erected in 1923 as Hollywoodland, it was intended to be only temporary advertising for land development. The wooden sign was originally lit by 6,000 incandescent light bulbs.
Wow, someone had to change those.
I know. The suffix land was removed in 1949, and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce assumed responsibility for its upkeep. However, the light bulbs were deemed too expensive and were never replaced. The sign has undergone numerous restorations and vandalisms over the past 98 years. In 1978, it was replaced by a steel structure.
Well, and what is that movie? What's the action adventure movie where they're
it's the
black
Hitchcock
and white
movie.
Yeah, around the sun.
Yeah, there's several movies that have taken place around there, but that's so cool. I love it. It looks like a painting, the mosaic does.
Well, and that's what I was thinking. The treatment.
Ahoy, hoy, Bricks O'Brien. It's I love this, and I love that it's based on the photograph too.
I think the treatment of the hills is very much like Paint Pusher's painting style.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
right.
With the
These
color blocking.
large swaths of color.
So it's really good. Love it.
Yay!
All right, thanks for sending that in, and for the history lesson on the Hollywood sign. Who knew? Whoa!
Beautiful.
Awesome. TMX Bricks says both a movie build and a thing from the Crypt. It's a movie theater I built a long time ago, circa 2001. I used cutouts from the Lego catalogs of the era for movie posters outside.
Oh, I can see on the sides there in those
Very
tall
clever.
windows.
Yeah. Belleville base plates for a hinged curved footprint. Fiber optics for a flashing marquee, flower petals for popcorn, and bicycle wheels for movie reels. Wow.
Sweet.
This is really fantastic. And what I love about it is being that it's that old, there were a lot less parts to work with at that point. Like you didn't have a lot of specialty decorator parts. And I love the old Art Deco movie house style of the marquee and the way that the M and the E are like at an angle, so it gives a curved appearance.
Well, and those fiber optics are really rare Lego pieces.
Yeah.
And I can see they give this great Art Deco curve to the top of the marquee.
And of course, I love the fruit tree. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite.
We don't have many of those.
No, we don't. Oh, there, and here's your Belleville base plates for the insides. We didn't see the back of it.
They're super.
Wow, really wonderful.
And you know what?
The whole inside.
This is more detailed on the inside than the...
Don't say it.
What is it? What is the theater? What's the modular theater?
Are you talking about the modular theater?
It's more detailed on the inside than the modular theater.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Good to see you.
I think at the point when the theater came out, the modulars hadn't embraced interior design.
They had
yet.
not embraced a lot of interior design. It is true.
Well, this is great, and I love the curved footprint.
Yeah, it's really cool. It gives it such a unique shape. Really good. Oh, and there's the
It's
hinge.
hinged.
There's the hinged area.
Wow,
that
I haven't seen that before. It's really great.
That is so good. Yeah, because they have, we have some of those. It's like a big, square with a curve cut out, and then the curve piece is separate. And yeah, hinging it together.
Well, I always got
idea.
a little stumped by those base plates. Like, what am I going to use this for?
Well, we'll talk. But anyway, yeah, this is just fantastic, and I love and also because it doesn't have all of those fancy decorator pieces.
Yeah,
it has this great vintage feel to it.
Look at that movie projector. Go back to that other shot for a second. Look at the movie projector.
Oh, that's the bike wheels that they're talking about.
Smart.
Wow.
Great, and with the glass lens on the front of it and the happy projectionist.
So good. All right.
Rapunzel.
This is from Lana Zaccardi. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Dad reminded Lana of the landscape tutorial and how, like with the mountains, the stones on the tower should be mismatched a bit, and Lana took it from there.
Well, look.
Yes.
She's doing that sort of Mark Cruikshank technique of using the
Right, with
slope
the cracks
against the inverse slope.
to make the crack in it. And then, so we've got, bricks or profile bricks, and then we've got the bricks with the lines on it down at the bottom.
Yeah, and then Palisades bricks as well.
And we got a little Flynn Rider in there.
Yep, and look at the sort of top of the tower, the turrets.
The treatment of the turrets is really clever, I gotta say.
And the brick-built hair is killing me. It's awesome.
Yeah, right?
She's like, my hair is a little jagged today.
I love it.
She's awesome.
Super, super cool.
Yep. And her little pal, too, hanging out in the window.
Pascal.
Nicely done.
Yes. All right. Very good, Lana.
He's standing tall in the saddle, too.
He is. He's because he's trying to get a head start on that hair.
Well, I think Friends dolls can't really sit in saddles very well. They'd have to be side
They
saddle.
have to stand. They're always doing like
They're standing tall.
full trip, like circus trips.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I see Hawkeye.
Okay, so this is from Rob Zaccardi. The MCU saga continues with the Friends Vengers.
I knew Moto would love this. This is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
So who are we looking at? Captain America.
Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye.
Wait,
Thor.
Hawkeye's down here.
No, Hawkeye is up here. This is Thor. Falcon.
Falcon, thank you.
Thanos. And now I can't remember. I can't remember her name. Oh, it's like the one I can't remember. The one who's a robot and she's blue. And
who is it? Someone in the
name.
chat, help us out.
Nebula.
Oh,
Nebula.
And Nebula is whose sister?
Gamora's
sister.
And Thanos' daughters. But yeah, this is just so great, Rob. What great treatment of the characters.
Nicely
this is
done.
Hilarious. Thor, I gotta say, they're all great, but like Thor and Iron Man are particularly clever.
Yeah.
Like they really, and especially the Thor, like really nails it. It's
Well, I love Iron
really
Man's
good.
armor on a mini doll.
I know. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
And Mjolnir is a careful construction as well.
Yeah. Wow, Rob. Just I know you have builds, but like based on this alone. And Photo 2 says, and who needs a treehouse when you can have a tower? This one fits the 8x16 layout of a Main Street apartment. Ah! Oh my god. Whoa. Rob, please say that you kept this together. Please, please, please say that you kept this together because... please say you kept this together and the mini dolls because this, like... This
It'd be
must
nice to see
be
it in
displayed.
person.
It must be displayed, and it must be seen in person. We'll talk.
And
but
Moto, look at all that trans blue in there too.
that is just about the. I can't. Very good, Rob. Awesome.
Super colorful and yet really harmonious.
I'm sorry. I am still like.
You're agog.
I am agog. Like just the dolls alone blew my mind, but
Yeah.
like now there's this. Like,
This is definitely like
wow. Oh, Rob.
Oh, and with a slide?
Just okay, we're gonna pull this one in close because we gotta see. I want to see the inside details. Oh,
So what are we looking at there?
it looks like a sit down.
At first, I
thing
thought it was with a hairdryer, but then I thought there
hairdryer.
must be something in the movie.
I'm sure it's something because it looks like this is like Iron Man's laboratory, maybe.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I love that it's got a flower shop on the lower floor.
It's stealth. You got to go through the flower shop, and then there's a high-tech elevator. Is that a seal?
It's a seal, yes. Really.
So much color.
Yeah, the logo is...
Yeah, the logo is really awesome.
Rob,
You've outdone yourself.
This is beyond. It is so incredible. Really, really good. Oh, the Friends Vengers Tower is my new favorite thing. Like this, like I need to recreate these now.
Well,
like
now
I need to make these.
see the animated, the stop motion animated Friends
Right?
Vengers Adventures.
Right.
Yay, color.
So good. Yay. And it looks like we're back at the beginning. So, wow, what an awesome challenge and what a really fun.
People got really inspired. And I've never seen that many different takes on the same theme before that were all really cool and so very different from each other.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I meant to.
Hi, it's us.
There we go.
I need to step aside for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Okay. Well, let's talk about our next challenge. Are we doing yeah, right? Yes, the next challenge. But great builds, everybody. Really, really fun. Lots of really clever ideas, and I loved all the takes on the let's go to the lobby thing. Just really very cool. Now this next challenge is this game. I think Rob Zaccardi. I think this was your idea. I can't remember. I can't remember if this is so. It is time once again. For the Olympic Games, which are happening. And somebody, I believe it was Rob, suggested it as a theme. So, but we're going to even expand it out a little further than that. We're going to do the theme of this next one is winter sports. This is the only sports thing you will probably ever see us do, but we thought let's go outside, let's go completely outside of what we usually do, and let's look at winter sports. So whatever that means to you, that's
let's all go to the Olympics.
Whatever that means to you, winter sports. And I think there's lots of good ideas out there for people to draw on. So yeah, we've never done a sports anything. Like we built the I don't think we've ever done an actual challenge.
I think I'm going to do a
sports.
tauntaun on a toboggan.
A tauntaun?
Yeah, that's a tough one. We'll work on that and get back to you.
So thanks, Rob, for that idea. So winter sports. I can't wait to see what people are going to do. I think it should be interesting and kind of a little outside of our wheelhouse, so it'll be a good challenge.
Yep.
I have some ideas, though. Winter sports. Let's stick with winter sports, especially because winter is almost over and we won't be able to do, well, of course, we can do a winter challenge whenever.
Skiing, skating, sledding.
Yep, hockey, skiing, snowboarding, curling, figure skating, bobsledding. Exactly, Squid Kid. What can you do with winter sports?
Wow, you could use a lot of Fabuland brooms in curling.
Thank you, Ms. Slowbrick Tabog-Tauntaun.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Mix it up, mash it up, make it fun. Like if you don't know, like if you're feeling like, oh, sports, what do I do?
Oh, Chris has a new name. Chris, we have a bobsleigh team.
Bobsleigh, yes. Here's a list of the Winter Olympic sports. Let's see what they are.
There's chili ribbon dancing.
What? What are you talking about?
Remember, that's a sport, is ribbon dancing, but it's not a winter sport.
But what's it? Oh, chili. I was thinking. Okay, you want to know where I went?
Not chili like con carne.
Well, because I was just talking about mashing it up. I thought you were talking about the new chili pepper CMF doing a ribbon dance.
That joke is so far afield now.
Okay, here we go. Here's
there's a lot
here's
of
the
them.
list. Alpine skiing, biathlon, I don't know what that is.
It involves shooting.
Bobsleigh, cross-country skiing, curling, figure skating, freestyle skiing on these guys upside down, ice hockey, luge,
There's a scary one.
Nordic combined,
So that's cross country and
there you go.
Jumps.
short track speed skating, skeleton? There's one called skeleton?
You slide down the hill on your face, basically. I just saw a picture of it.
Ski jumping, snowboarding, and speed skating. There you go.
That's a lot.
Oh, biathlon is cross-country skiing and target shooting.
Wow.
Wow! That's awesome.
So I wonder. So when you're
Crazy.
cross country skiing, do you have like your rifle on your back?
Yeah, you're skiing and shooting. I assume there's
Wait, you don't think they stop to shoot?
No, that's the whole thing. Is you're supposed to do it while you're moving. It's like shooting from horseback.
I am so not doing that event.
I mean, maybe you stop, but it would be better.
Imagine they're not shooting while they're going downhill. You need your hands to ski, don't you?
Yes, they carry their rifle and stop at shooting stations. Okay. Oh, it would have been so much better if they had to shoot it while they were skiing.
It's like skeet shooting with a skeeter still,
Yes,
and you're
like
moving.
Skeet shooting on skis. Can you tell we know nothing about
my
sports?
goodness! See what happens when we start talking about sports.
Of course, I'm most excited about the figure skating.
I'm gonna take a white 32 by 32 base plate and put a 1 by 1 round black tile and call it hockey puck. Yeah, thank you. It's going to be fun. This will be a fun challenge. Extreme biathlon, no stopping.
Oh my goodness. All right, so anyway, yeah, that's about as excited as you'll ever see me get about
and
sports.
according to Squid Kid, there's good news in football.
Oh, great. Sports ball.
Well,
How about that local sports team?
we don't follow football, but we hope your team wins.
Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Moto. Only tens of observers killed.
Ice dancing as celebrities reality show in the UK. Oh, that's right. I heard about that. I have never. Okay, here's a confession. I have never done a winter sport. I have never skied.
You've never skied?
I've never ice skated.
You haven't ice skated?
No, and you want to know why I never went?
Why?
This is a totally true story. The reason I never did winter sports was because I was always like when I was younger, I was always in a play, always. And I was terrified that if I went for my first time doing a winter sport while I was in a production that I would, like break something and not be able to do the show. That is a true story. That is why I have never done a winter sport.
My Fair Lady with crutches. Well, I'm glad you never broke anything. I have ice skated and I've cross country skied.
Okay. Ice skating is dangerous. You can fall and really hurt yourself. Plus, it's cold inside. Oh, and oh my goodness, Ms. Slobrichta played ice hockey for a few years. Oh, that is awesome. Yes, Rob, exactly. To literally break a leg. That was a
Exactly.
complete
Break a
and
leg.
real fear of mine.
Too late.
I know. Hey, Shane, how's it going? Good to see you.
Hey,
Always
Shane.
good to see you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's why I never did it.
Well, you can live vicariously through minifigures.
Yes.
Minifigure skaters, even.
I'm digging the speed skating idea.
It's like a blur.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness.
I think we should bring this sleigh
Yes, we should.
into the sleigh place. I don't know where you
The
park a sleigh.
sleigh place
I don't-
next,
you don't-
a barn.
Where do you park a sleigh?
The barn.
Isn't that where the cows are parked? On that note, I think we're going to wrap this up. We have a lot of fun. I hope you do too.
Anyway.
Are you all right there, Flynn?
I think
You
so.
gonna make it?
I think so. Well, everybody, it has been what a great challenge, and looking forward to the next one.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for massive collaboration.
Yeah, really, really, really great stuff. The carriage house. Thank you, Moto.
The carriage house, of course.
Because they can't use the carriage during the
It's just off of the
Snowy
gift wrapping
times.
room.
next to the mummy case.
I was in a mansion once that had a gift wrapping room.
Are you serious?
It was bigger than some apartments I've had.
Well, everybody, we will be here on Sunday with our cast of irregulars, chatting about Lego and having a good time. We will see y'all then.
Sunday morning.
That show, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Phil says, so glad we snuck in time for parking cows.
You gotta park them.
Whew, all right, everybody.
I can't remember where I parked my cow.
Until Sunday, everybody, don't forget to please
We'll be back with more.
stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, get that vaccine, get that booster shot, and we will see you. Oh, yes, there's a Tricky Luck meeting tomorrow. Don't forget, be there, be square.
They're fun.
They are fun, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Happy building.